Good morning, guys. Tracy, Kansas Garden Guy, Summer Pick Farms. How you guys doing this morning? As you can see by the attire, it snowed. But anyway, let's just do a quick video of what's been going on here. Well, some stuff happened this weekend. Got some friends coming over. I didn't film because they had small children. I didn't ask permission to film them. So by the time we all talked about it, we already had some of this done. So we just went ahead and finished it, didn't film, but I'll show you the aftermath. Look, we officially got the hoop tunnel done. Look at that. Whoo, let me get this camera turned around and I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so what we did was, wind's blowing. Sorry guys, it's 28 degrees out here. Whew. We got 60-degree weather coming here in 2 days, but it's 28 degrees right now. So it's Kansas. But anyway, we got the plastic on, which we had about a 10-mile-an-hour east wind. We had 5 or 6 people out here. It was pretty much of a chore to keep this down and not fly out into the next county. So filming was the last thing on my mind. I thought about it when we first started, and then we started doing this and we got into it, and then I didn't even think about it. Went perfect, went great. We did it all in an afternoon. I already had the sidewalls built, so what we did was we put plastic down and we bought some furring strips, some cheap furring strips, and we screwed them to the boards to support this plastic back here, and then we put doors on both ends. So we've got a door there that's 4 foot, 4.5 foot wide, and on the other side so I could get wheelbarrows or a rototiller or any type of equipment in there. I can hear the geese. Guys see the geese? Oh yeah. My kohlrabi and my cabbage stuff out here ain't looking too good after this cold weather and this snow, and I knew that was coming. I was gonna try to get some frost blankets put on these guys, but we were busy doing this. Not worried about that right now. These guys can take a little bit of a frost, so I'm hoping that they'll pull through with this warmer weather this week. The radishes and stuff, I had people grab what they could grab. Whatever's not gonna work, I'm just gonna pull up. Not a big deal. But anyway, let's walk around the front here and I'll show you guys what's going on. You know, it has snowed, not a lot. I think we got about 1 inch of snow, as you guys can see. Not a lot of snow accumulating on the tunnel, which is good. That's what I want to see. I don't want a lot of snow on a payload on here. Even though it can handle it. You know, there's going to be some. There's a little bit up there. I came out earlier this morning and kind of beat around to take a look, make sure this thing was still standing. And to my surprise, we did a good job. But me and my wife finished this side up yesterday before the snow came in. As you can see, same concept on the back. I just made it identical. I just twinned it from the back. It's 28 degrees right now. I've got a thermometer in the garage that I have to put in here. I haven't done it yet, so I can't tell you officially how warm it is, but I bet you it's 10, 15, 20 degrees warmer, and that's no kidding, inside there than it is out here. As you can see, the door, the top of it's plastic. The bottom, what I thought was a cool idea, because it has a lot of condensation in here, because basically it's a hothouse. I use frost blanket here, thinking, okay, the frost blanket will still keep most of the cold out, but it'll breathe and let this hoop house breathe to try to keep the mold down a little bit. That's what I'm worried about, is the mold. In the wintertime, of course, you're not opening the sides and the doors to let it breathe like you would in the summer. And I think you would try to get some mold to grow in here because of the condensation. But my thought process was, if I put fabric here, frost blanket here, that would help keep some of the cold out, but still let some of the air out. So I don't know if it's going to work or not. It seems to work okay. So let's see what we got. Let's take a look inside here. And literally, when you walk inside here, it's got to be at least 10 degrees warmer in here. I mean, you could feel the warmth in here. Like I said, it's got a little bit of snow on the top, and you could probably, you know, beat the top of that plastic and it'll fall down. I'm not going to worry about it right now. But, I mean, look at this. Look at this ground. That's how warm it is out here. I mean, it's still wet from the rain a week ago. But look at this lettuce. This is Tehama. This lettuce is from Haas Tools, which you guys know. But look how beautiful this is. It's loving this cold weather. So here in a couple days, I'm going to shoot the water to it, and I'll probably shoot some fish emulsion or something like that to it also, and just kind of keep it a little bit of green pop to it. But look how amazing this lettuce looks in here. It's like it just put it to bed. And I've got some Harmony up here, which I've got another seed tray of Harmony downstairs that started, just in case this stuff did not make it. But it's more of it's a butterhead style, which you guys, these are pound to pound and a half heads each, is what the claim is. At least a pound. So hopefully I at least get a pound head out of these. It's going to take a little longer to grow, of course, in the winter than it would if I was growing it in the spring, where it had more than 10 hours of daylight. But, you know, we'll see what happens. That's the whole purpose of building this hoop house, is to try to prolong the cold and lengthen my growing season and start my growing season early. So that's the whole purpose. This thing looks massive from the road. You know, it's a 20-foot wide by 65-foot long by 13-foot tall hoop house coming down the road. And, you know, I'm sure my neighbor's like, what's this crazy guy doing down here? Oh, my God, look at him now. But, you know, I thought about putting some solar lights or something in here for just a little bit of light at night. Not sure what I'm going to do. You can see my bed of carrots here. I put them in the ground. You guys watched the video for that. Hopefully you guys watched the video for that. I've got to go through and water these again. I didn't want to water them with this cold coming because I wasn't sure if we were going to get this plastic in the ground or not. So I didn't want them to freeze. So they're under the frost blanket, so they're okay. So here in the next, you can hear the snow if you listen. Here in the next couple days, it's supposed to be 50s and then 65 degrees this weekend. So I'll go ahead and water these down, and then it'll be fine in here. But man, this is crazy. I mean, this is like, I think I've said it before. This has been a dream of mine for 5 years to get to this level where I could grow food for myself comfortably and be comfortable enough to sell food to other people to have them enjoy it, and to have a hoop house or a high tunnel or a greenhouse or something that I could prolong my season. This is just the first of 3 hoop houses we're going to put up. So I could put tomatoes and peppers in those. Tomatoes are a very good cash crop here and where I'm at. And I can sell as many tomatoes as I can grow. So if I can get them in the hoop house, ooh, the snow's picking up, hear it? If I can get them in the hoop house and get perfect looking, you know, 8, 9, 10 ounce tomatoes, I could sell those for a premium price, make a little bit of money, and pay for these high tunnels. Anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave the video today. Talking to my lettuce. I'm very stoked about this. I am so happy. And I'm appreciative of everybody that helped us out in the last 2 months to get this done. I would name their names. I don't know if they want their names named or not. Some of them subscribe to my channel. I don't think some of them do. So if you do, you know who you are. And if you don't, you should be subscribed because you're one of my friends.